Are we now live? Are we live? I was actually talking for about 30 seconds and I realised we haven't actually gone live. Hey Imran, Web Squadron, great to have you here. I hope those of you that are joined in, you'll just let me know if this sound and the video is coming through okay. Because I'm always a little bit worried about the quality of things streaming through. I hope you like the new scheduling we've done now, which I know not everyone will agree to it, but I want to kind of respect the fact that we do have a lot of people from Europe and Asia attending the earlier chats. But anyone who's based more west of England, so we're going into America now, even down to Australia, they're missing out on the live chats because it's way too early. Everything down here. Hey, Mr. Gecko, you're driving here. Driving here? Where are you driving to? Hey, B Informatica. Hey, Gary. So for anyone who finds that the live chats are too early for you, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, they're going to be at midday. UK time, GMT, UTC, whatever you want to call it. But Tuesday and Thursday, we're now going to be switching to 4 p.m. GMT, UTC, you know, the universal time. So 4 p.m. It's basically Tuesday, Thursday, it's going to be 4 hours later. So for any of you right now, if it's 5 a.m. in the morning or 6 a.m. in the morning, it's now going to be 4 hours ahead. Hey, Pavel. Hey, Akram. Hey, sure. I mean, I can't really show them, Fat J. I can't really show them. I'll try and log in if I can to my account to see if I can show you a sneak peek of what I did. I am planning to do a video, though, separately, because I use a bit of software called Imagine AI. Imagine AI, and it does it for me, but you have to pay for it. But give me a few days, Fat J, and I'm going to try and create a video or something like that. Hey Stratos, by the way, and it was good to see you on Kevin's Digital Ambition live chat as well. Vishvas, how are you? Have you made this? How have I made this attractive face avatar for the thumbnail? Well, my normal avatar I've done on Canva. It's normally done on Canva, but I am planning to do some other stuff as well. But I will do a video on that pretty soon. Mark Harris, who might come on in a moment. Hi Kaya, we were just talking about bricks and how at the moment with bricks, we don't get the weekly updates that we thought we would get. So we're just waiting to see what the next update will be with bricks. Hey, Francisco, how you doing? Hope you're okay, my friend. Okay, I'm just going to wait for a few more people to pop on. I want to talk about something quite funny. It relates to a story I told about 4 months ago, and something quite funny happened, but I'll talk more about it later on. Oh, hey, look, D. Lucas, okay. It's entirely up to you. You don't have to, by the way. If you were to email me or private message me with some admin login for your website, I could go in during the live chat or after the live chat. It's up to you. If you want me to do it live, we could have a look live, or we could do it afterwards. But I feel like there's something falling over somewhere in your website that is stopping the, you know what I mean? It's stopping the typography, something. And it might be that you got to delete the default template and re-add it again, which you can do, by the way. Vishvas, hey Tahoe Kangas, bricks versus Elementor. Well, I think they're both useful. I will still be using Elementor. I'm still using Elementor. Hallelujah. Okay, but if I want to do something a bit more funkier, where I'm fully managing the website, I definitely would use bricks. I like bricks and Elementor. You know, I like both things. Hey, Mark Harris, I was just mentioning how, you know, with bricks, it'd be nice if they did do the weekly updates. Oh, okay, Stratos. So you're thinking is that once the 1.6 is out, that is fully out, then they might go to weekly update. Okay, that's interesting. That is interesting. But yeah, I hope. Is there a bit of an echo in this room? I always feel like there's a bit of an echo when I talk. So for anyone that's joining in today, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, the time does not change for the live chat. Tuesday and Thursday, they are now moved forwards 4 hours, okay, or 4 hours later, so that anyone from America or Australia, or probably not Australia, because it's going to be way too early for them, but anyone that's missing out on the live chats, you're now going to have a chance to join in, and I hope you do that, because I would love to see and chat to more people who don't get the opportunity to talk live. Okay, so I want to tell you something that's a little bit funny. Some of you, I don't think, will be aware of this, because I don't think you were part of the live chat at the time. Okay, I just read what Carapos said. Oxygen is removing their lifetime deal because Breakdance isn't doing well. I don't know how well they're doing, to be honest. I don't know what they're doing there. Yeah, okay. So Fat J's comments about Elementor. Hey, Dave Den. So the thing with Elementor, right, Fat J, is they've reduced their pricing, right? $1,000 for 1,000 licenses, right? So there's a cut of 60%. Vroom. 60% cut, right? You go from 1,000. That's right, Francisco. Unless you have the monthly plan, which costs more money, if you use the coupon code Cyber Sale, one word, Cyber Sale, then you get it for half price. Then you can have 5 people per month, but then you pay monthly. Right, back to Elementor. Elementor, 1,000 licenses. In fact, should we get it up on screen? It's always good if we do it on screen, isn't it? Because if we do it on screen, it will make more sense. Right, let's get it on screen. Now that I've said that, I've got to get it on screen. So let me just get it on screen. Okay, let me get it on screen. Pricing. Okay, where are we? Boop. Okay, right. So if we're looking at Elementor, okay. Where's the pricing gone? Pricing. I thought I was on the pricing page. Where's the pricing page gone? Oh, page builder. Duh. Right, okay. So if you take these prices now, they're going to go from $1,000 to $400, okay? The Black Friday deal is the Black Friday deal, okay? Hey, Mia. Hey, Rajat. Hey, Mark Harris. I already said hi to you, didn't I? Hey. Hey, I mean, look, Mia, it's my way. I mean, I feel like sometimes doing the live chats make me feel good about Monday as well. You're totally right. Yeah, no problem, D. Once you've set that up, I'll have a look. Right, so back to Elementor, okay? $1,000 to $400, okay? So they're losing money. There's going to be losing a hit. And the same with the 25 as well. However, this is important over here. From the 1st of December, the $49 that you would pay for one license goes up, okay? It goes up to $59. So if any of you out there or your clients were like, oh, shall I use Elementor Pro? Shall I not use Elementor Pro? You're kind of thinking about it. You're not sure of it. If you don't get it, you're going to be paying $10 more. Now, you might turn around and go, well, $10, I don't care, whatever, I'll pay it later. If the $10 matters, and I'm talking now to a lot of people from Thailand, Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, even in Africa, I know a lot of places where paying $49 is you're breaking the bank. I know that is true for a lot of people. So if you're using Elementor Pro and you've been using a lot of Elementor Free and loads of plugins, I'm telling you now, you need to go and get the Elementor Pro license because the price will go up. So if you don't want it, if you've held out on getting it, I would strongly recommend you go and do it, because if you don't do it, you're going to regret it. Hey, Dave. Hope you're all right. By the way, though, please be aware, okay, that the mastery modules that we currently have. What? That was the wrong screen. The mastery modules that we currently have 40% discount on at the moment. That ends today. And the prices will go back to what they were originally. And the prices go up 10%. I'm really, really sorry. I've got to tell you this, okay? I'm really, really sorry. But what happens is, the prices go up by 10%. So 40% off now, then the prices go back to what they were, and then they actually do go up 10% because we held that off for a while. So if you have been holding off going to our mastery modules and learning stuff, I would say don't. I would say go for it. Okay, I'm just going to shrink this down. I don't know. Does it look good in the corner of the screen there? Should we shrink that down? Hey, Brian. Hope you're all right, mate. I'm just going to shrink that down to... In fact, I'm going to move it to be over here. There we go. We'll just move it over there. Right, okay, cool. Brian, did you see the video I put out today? Did you read the video I put out today? It's like a parallax effect using one of your images. And it's not a full-blown parallax effect, but you should understand what it's doing when you should understand what it's doing with further images you want to add. But you might want to go and look at that because it's a text stroke effect, which I think is really, really good as a parallax effect on a hero banner, and how you can get around a bit of a problem that you might find with that. Nice one, Francisco. Okay. I just want to check something that's come through on here. No, I thought that was a question. It's not a question. Okay, let me now remind you. There is someone who on LinkedIn, and they live in the same city as me. They claim to generate leads for businesses. So they claim to generate leads for businesses. And the way their model works is you pay them, hey Andrew, you pay this business some money, and then they will go round cold emailing, cold calling, hey Michael, to try and get business. And when they get you leads, you then pay them. Now, what this company does though is, by the way, you can't post links here. So, Carapos, if you have got the link, can you post it in the Web Squadron Facebook group? Post it over there. Okay, so this company, let's pretend Brian, Stratos, Andrew, Carapos, Gary, Mia, D, loads of people, Francisco. You pay this company money to find you leads. Here's how the company advertises you. They put out LinkedIn posts where they're actually advertising themselves. Hey, we generate leads. We're a lead generation company. Do you need a website built? Click, contact us. Do you need a logo designing? Contact us. Do you need someone to manage your accounting? Contact us. That is all they do. That is all they do. By the way, Mia's question. Do you know which one you need, Mia? How to get a client. Do you know which one I think you need, Mia? Go for how to get a client. That's the one that really brings forward a lot of shit, a lot of stuff. Go for the how to get clients one if I was going to advise you. Right. So this business, their social media posts were all black with gold writing, sales generation marketing company, something like that. SLM they called themselves. So if any company worked with them, that's what they did. That's what they literally did. And they didn't even put the name of the company they were advertising. They didn't put an email. They didn't put contact details. They literally just said, I've got automatic CSS and I'm going to start trying it out. Mark Harris, who's on here, has got both of them, I think. He likes them. Right, back to what I'm saying. So if you pay a company to advertise and get you leads, they are just advertising a black image with gold writing to say, hey, do you need a website building or whatever? Contact us, and then they would contact you back. but they don't tell you nothing about who this other company is. They don't tell you who the web designer is, who the logo designer is, who the accountant is, who the plumber is. They don't tell you none of that. None of that. Last week, right? By the way, this company claims to have 20 years experience as well, right? Last week, this company then put out a post, breaking news. I literally mean the picture was breaking news. And they said, in 6 days' time, we're going to tell you the breaking news. In 5 days' time, they did another post. 5 days' time, breaking news. The next day, breaking news. The next day, we're getting closer. You are going to love this news. The next day, get ready. Big news. And I sat there thinking, shit, I wonder what they're going to tell us. I really sat there thinking, what are they going to tell the world? Because they're obviously luring you in, aren't they? They're luring you. No, but Rajat, they wouldn't even tell you who the company was. They just said, do you need a web design? Come and contact us. Literally it. Anyway, so for 6 days, this company on LinkedIn is putting out posts. Breaking news, breaking news. You are not going to believe this. You are not going to believe this. We have got exciting stuff to tell you. I'm now going to let you tell me what you think they revealed when they got to day 0. What do you think they revealed on day 0? I'm going to wait for a minute and I want you to guess or predict. Maybe you even know. What do you think this company, a sales marketing company with 20 years experience of proven lead generation, they have a global outreach. They work all over the world. They put up lots of photos of themselves in Dubai and other places. Usually they're just in an airport. That's what I find funny. They take a photo of themselves in an airport. Yes, we're in Dubai or whatever. What do you think they revealed? They did reveal something though. Hey, Carl, what do you think they revealed? What do you think they revealed? Remember, 6 days of anticipation. Social media. Shit, that was a bit loud and I think I just pierced my ear then. Social media marketing. What do you think this sales marketing company revealed on LinkedIn? By the way, hey to everyone who's joined in that I haven't said hi to yet. Yeah. Okay, let me tell you what they revealed. No, there was no Cyber Monday deal. There was no website. There was no pricing plan. Here's what they revealed. The guy who does all the promotion, basically it's the company is his company. It's him, right? He puts out a post with his face on. And here's what he said, right? Sit back. Get ready for this, okay? Get ready for this, okay? He puts out a post. He goes, I am now finally going to tell you, okay? I'm paraphrasing here, but I'm finally going to tell you this exciting big news, right? Big news. I have been working in sales marketing for over 20 years. I have worked globally. I have worked all around the world. I am able to generate business. I have successfully started off my marketing business during lockdown and we generated a lot of business and worked with fantastic people. However, I have decided to change and I am no longer going to do this. So I am now looking for work. If you want a professional sales executive who knows the business, I am now open to new opportunities. What the fuck? For 6 days, this twat puts out a post going, I've got exciting news. And all of a sudden, he now gives a massive post about he's got proven credentials. He's done all of his stuff. He's achieved so much more. But he's now shutting down his business and he is now open to work. What the? I was like, mate, you just made yourself look like a complete dunce, okay? You just seriously? You're trying to make out you've done all this stuff, but now you're open to work. If you're so successful, why are you shutting down your flipping business? You should be growing. You should be like, what? You should be expanding. You should be employing more staff. Not, I'm open to work. And that, my friends, is a lesson of shit stirring marketing. SSM. Next time you hear the word SSM, shit stirring marketing, okay? You don't do that, because I thought, flipping twat. I'm really sorry, my language, but I was just like, I could not believe, of all the stunts, of all the drama you want to create with trying to create noise, anticipation, expectation, right? I mean, come on. You don't do that. You don't do that. Okay, Michael's question. What do you think about the frames process all in bricks? Do you know what? I don't think I'm expert enough to talk about that. D was actually, I missed D's comment there. You are right. Shutting down. You were the closest. Hey, Peter. Yeah. So, I mean, I would say, right, if you were going to say we're going to give you breaking news, right, reveal what the breaking news is within the breaking news post. Don't say we're going to give you breaking news tomorrow. You could get away with one day, but I think if you drag it out, it better be something amazing. And I kept watching this person. I kept thinking, right, what's he going to put on now? And I would love to share his details, but I'm not going to do that. Okay? I'm not going to do that. Believe it or not, the only reason I ever found out about this person, not because he's in the same city as me, is because he actually contacted me 5 months ago. And he was like, hey, I'd love to connect with you and maybe work with you. And I looked at him and I was like, no, I got a bad feeling there and then when I saw what his strategy was. So Brian, marketing's carried out. Yeah, exactly. I mean, some of these tactics, is what it does though is remind you of how you need to remember your integrity, on honesty and transparency. Raja, do you sometimes get stuck and don't wish to work? No, Raja, and I'll tell you what. I have had really bad clients sometimes. I'm talking about super, super bad clients, okay? I have had whoa, I keep hitting the wrong button there. I have had super, super bad clients, okay? And what stops me from getting angry or super irritated or ruining the rest of my day is I have other stuff. So this morning, I had to sort out 2 or 3 LinkedIn posts. I had to sort out a video about the pricing for Elementor, the $59. I had a meeting with the Elementor people at 10 a.m. And guess what? On that call, I had Reno from Living with Pixels and Daryl Wilson as well. So that was a good call about some stuff we might be doing in December, which I'm not going to talk about, which I just have spoke about, but I'm not going to talk about it anymore. So most of my morning got sucked up with other stuff. What I wanted to do this morning, I will now look at in the afternoon after the live chat. But when you have a bad moment with a client or a bad day, generally, could be with your family, could be with your friends, don't forget to hit like, could be anything. Because I've got other things that I want to do, I can detract myself away from the bad. If, however, you work on the basis of the client is your life, and if you don't have a client, well, what else are you going to do? And if you have a bad moment with your client, you've got nothing else to take your mind off onto, it's just the client, that's when you can start to resent your work. So social media posting is still work. Creating videos is still work. Client meetings, specifications, proposals, chasing up, it is all still work. It's just a different type of work. So when you do have a moment when you're stuck or you're not enjoying it or you're feeling, why am I doing this? Oh, this is really shit. Why the hell am I wasting my time on this? You take yourself out of that onto something you know you're going to be okay with. Because when you get that task done, you've won. You're not winning here, but I've done my social media post, win. I've contacted a client, win. I've been contacted by someone who wants to discuss a proposal, win. Now when I go back to the thing that's really made me resent web design, agency, clients, Elementor, bricks, WordPress, everything. When I go back to that thing, I'm on a high. I'm feeling good. Now, you could say, well, you could go talk to your family. Yeah, but when you're with your friends and family, you're not really thinking of WordPress, are you? Not really. But when you win on stuff that is still related to web design or agency or freelancing, now you're in your zone. You're in power mode, right? You're in Power Ranger Mastodon mode, right? Right, you're ready. You're fired up. So when you go back to that problem task, you're going to nail it. Whether you enjoy it or not, you're going to win. Or you're going to find a way to go, sod the crap. I'm going to feel good about it. Right, so I'm just going to check the questions going on here. Because I've probably missed a few questions, I think. Love Your Life asks a question. What is the best content width? I tend to go with 1,100. I go with 1,100 unless it's a full width. 1,100. Some people go for 1,140. Some go for 1,200. I find 1,100 works really, really well. And I know this because I always check it on the MacBook. And the MacBook Air, the 1,100 as a width works really, 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 really well. Now, a question Dee did ask earlier. If you've got an Elementor license at $49, even though the price goes up to $59, you will stay paying $49. If you buy like a Black Friday deal, let me just show you here. So for Elementor, okay, please bear in mind, please hit like if you've not done it. On the 1st of December, the price goes up to $59. So if you haven't got it yet, I would recommend you go get it if you haven't got Elementor Pro. You will always pay $49 if you get it now, right? You won't pay the $59. If, however, you go for, say, this deal here, and you pay $159 as part of the Black Friday deal, next year, the cost will go back up to $199. You only pay the $159 now. The future cost will be $199, just like with the agency plan. It is $400, but if you get it now as part of the Black Friday Cyber Monday deal, you will get it for $279. But next year, you will still pay the $400. That's just how the renewals work with a lot of licensed products, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, what Cole said there as well, shift gears, that's a really good statement, actually. Go to something that is a self-serving project. And often the social media posts are a little bit self-serving. You know, I know it's to do with your business and stuff like that, but it's a bit more fun in it. Oh, mess around with layout, typography, colors and images. It's a bit more fun. Just check. Hey, Tom Resio, Power Rangers mode. Sorry, I was late to reading that. Because I've been talking, I've missed a lot of comments. Let me just get down. Hey, Maddie, hope you're okay. Yeah. So Fat J, did I ever watch things from the future here on YouTube? Do you know what? I don't know. I can't remember. If I'm honest, I watch so much stuff on YouTube, I often forget what I've watched unless I've made notes or I needed to put my own spin on something I've seen, for instance. On my watch later list, I've got must be about 15 videos, and I'm going to try and watch them tonight and tomorrow, some other stuff, because when you're juggling your own work and producing your own videos, sometimes watching other people's YouTubes becomes a big distraction because you're trying to get your stuff done. And I'm also converting a lot of short videos to sit onto TikTok as well. And when he goes onto TikTok, I have to then generate subtitles, burn the subtitles onto the video, then upload. So it's like I'm repeating myself 3 times per video. Video, YouTube short, TikTok, and it's a heck of a lot of work. Reminder for anyone that's joined a bit later, Tuesday and Thursdays, we are no longer doing the live chat at this time. It is 4 hours later, which is 4 p.m. UTC or 4 p.m. GMT. Yeah, and please don't forget the Cyber Monday deals for Mastery modules ends today, 40% off. After today, the cost goes back up, and then tomorrow, the costs will go up 10%. 10%, okay? The costs do go up 10%, which no one's going to like. Of course, no one's going to like it. And I'm not trying to force you to buy it, but I'm just saying we've been meaning to increase those costs 2 months ago. We had some feedback that the costs were too low, and we should go higher, but I was like, we can't go too high, but we are going to increase them by 10%. In the grand scheme of things, though, like our highest price module at the time was $89, so it's going to go up by about $9. So it's going to go from 89 to, I don't know what, 98, 97, 99, something like that. But that's what's going to happen tomorrow. Yes, it is. The Mastery modules is lifetime access. The Mastery modules, you only pay once per module, and whenever we update it. So who here has got the Sharing Our Stash module? The Sharing Our Stash module started with about, I think it was five or six documents. I think it's now grown to about 8 or 9. It's now grown. So you might want to have a look at that one. Websquadron.co.uk. Carl. Yeah, absolutely. So I was watching about 3 videos yesterday evening, and what I basically did was just I just kind of like made notes. I just make notes. And sometimes a lot of these notes do give me inspiration for, hey, I'm going to do my own version of that video, because either I don't fully agree or I disagree or have my own spin on it. So I would say that, if you're just watching videos for video's sake, hey, you can watch them to your life, as much as you want. I have loads of ideas for future videos. However, it's always good to also see what are other people enjoying and liking as well. And this kind of relates a little bit also to web design. So we all have our style for how we like to build websites. But if you notice that someone puts out a design and loads of people like it, what was it about that design that engaged with people? What was it about it? Was it something that you were like, no, I would never go for that look? Or would you look at it and go, yeah, do you know what? That's an interesting style. I wouldn't mind delving into something similar to that, for instance, or not. But that's how you gain practice. And, I'm sure there'll be people that see some of the videos I've put out and they're going, oh, we could do a much better job. And I would say, yep, go for it. Go for it. I once did a video on, it was column hover. And someone contacted me and says, you copied someone else. I went, no. I said, no, that code I got off a blog. Now, I don't know where this person got their code from. I don't know where the blog guy got the code from, but I took it from the website and I redid it my way with a different twist on it. But they were like, oh, no, you've copied it. And what I found quite funny was, I've even had someone say this to me about the root HTML code. So someone said to me, when I did the video 2 weeks ago about global fonts and global typography and the root HTML and how you could stick in a bit of a code, a CSS code. So you could say root HTML font size 10 pixel. They were like, you took that off someone's website. And I was like, no, that's just basic CSS. That's just basic CSS. Like, I didn't have to steal that from anywhere, right? That's me just putting in a bit of code telling you how to redefine the root HTML. Oh no, you stole that from someone's blog. And you sort of go, no, that's, there is no copyright over the HTML curly bracket, font size, 10 pixel, close curly bracket. There is no copyright jurisdiction, injunction shit going on here, okay? Exactly, Michael. So that's a really good point. What you got to do is you got to see what's trending. What are people watching? So if you were to right now go and put in a search on YouTube for CSS tutorial, what are people watching? Was it the person, the presenter? Was it the cover art? Was it the title? Was it the length of the video? Was it the contents of the video? Was it the tag? The keywords you attach to YouTube videos. What was it about that? Hey, Alex, by the way, I noticed you pop in. I'm just going to say hi now because I was talking. But yeah, I'm glad you're liking the studio. Glad you're liking the studio. Wow, Francisco Blue, $1,000. Wow, exactly, Fat J. You do get accused of quite a lot of things. Alex's question here: do you think it's worth avoiding e-commerce sites due to them being a nightmare and what is needed? Okay, this is an interesting one now. I built quite a lot of WooCommerce websites. Do I enjoy it? No, I don't enjoy it. Mainly because very rarely is one WooCommerce website like another. I'm not talking about the branding or the styling or the images. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the back end. Oh, Video Boy, what tool did you use to animate your photo in thumbnails? Is it free? I used Imagine AI. I did a video on it. I did a video last week. Go to my video playlist and you'll see Imagine AI generate my face or something like that. It was $15, yeah? So back to the thing about the WooCommerce. You can have a really basic WooCommerce website and you will then charge, let's pretend you charge $3,000. Let's pretend, okay? Basic WooCommerce website. Then you got a WooCommerce website with subscriptions, so you charge a bit more. Then you got cart abandonment, you charge a bit more. Then you got gift cards, you charge a bit more. Then some of them want like a customizer, so they're selling t-shirts, but they want to be able to customize a design. You charge a bit more. And the trouble is, though, is that they're never the same. Unless it's a really basic website. WooCommerce, payment gateway, single product template, shop template, don't give a shit, that's it, job done. They're the really simple ones, right? Job done, you move on. But then there's always components. Oh, I want to have a product and a product bundle. But then I also want to say that if your shipping weight is 20 kilograms, you pay this. And then your shipping fees over there, this. Then you got a fulfillment center. Maybe it's Amazon or somewhere else. Then you got to get the API in. You got to make sure everything works. And you are testing, right? And it just goes on and on and on and on. And Ariston, it goes on, okay? And WooCommerce, if they're paying, and that covers all the work, all the licenses, and the extra time and effort that you're going to put in, fine, we'll do it. But I do find that All it takes is one thing to stop working. Like one client, we were using Stripe. They wanted to use Apple Pay. There was an issue with their website. Then we had to go to Square. Then we had to get the Square and Apple Pay all set up and working. There was a bit of an issue with that. Took like nearly a day and a half just to get, because they were adamant they wanted Apple Pay, but they couldn't use Stripe or PayPal because they were a gambling website, and Apple and PayPal and Stripe don't like it if you're a competition or a gambling website. And it's like, oh my God, something so simple, pulling our hair out to get it to work, right? Like, let me just check the questions coming in. Wow, Carl's invested over $2,000. Wow. Hey, but hey, if you've picked up stuff you know you're going to need or use, you got to go with it. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, like Dee says, loyalty program. Exactly. We had that as well. In fact, this gambling website where you buy tickets and then you got to make sure the tickets are reserved and all of that, allow them to gift the tickets. Then we have to enable a facility where the admin can say, oh, you know what, we're going to give you $10. That then has to go into a wallet that can be used to pay for the WooCommerce products and the lottery tickets. It was like you're using like 4 or 5 third-party plugins. Every single plugin is a different company, and you're getting them to talk to one another. And all it takes is one update. All it takes is one change, and the whole thing falls apart. And it becomes your problem to sort it out. You know, and that's why I get a bit like, oh, you know, I really get, it gets on your nerve. Michael asks a very good question there, and I'm not sure about that. So can anyone jump in? If you've got automatic CSS on your website, can you remove it before you hand the website off to a client? A very good question. A very good question. Yeah, there you go, Alex. Do you know what I mean? I mean, tell us a bit more, Alex, about what the issues are with the payment methods. Oh, yeah, it's worse when they come up with a theme. And it's a theme that's already got stuff built into it. Hey, Aljamaz, how you doing? Now, what Mark Harris has said is what I was thinking, but I know Mark has got it. I would be surprised if you've got automatic CSS and you were allowed to remove it, because otherwise you could just buy one license and just move from site to site to site, which I would be suspect and suspicious of if you were able to do that. Yeah, Peter, ours was, I mean, when I say gambling, it was more like a lottery competition. So you buy tickets to have a standard chance of winning a PS5, winning a car, winning a holiday. So it was more like that. Sorry, it wasn't gambling. It was a competition website. But Apple and Stripe and PayPal don't like that. So then we had to go to Square. Then we had to get the Apple Pay bit set up. It was horrendous. Yeah. Tom, sorry, I went quiet because I was just checking the questions. Okay, please don't forget to hit like if you've not hit like already. And please don't forget our mastery modules, 40% off. The prices will be going up back to normal and then up by a further 10% from tomorrow. So if you want them, you got to get them now, okay? Otherwise, you might regret it. Or not. But don't forget to hit like. It really helps the YouTube algorithm. Right, back to Tom's question then. I've never used child theme. I don't use a child theme, Tom. I don't use child themes. You can hit me and smack me and kick me in the nuts all day long. It will hurt, but I don't like child themes. Mainly because I get a little bit nervous over messing around with functions. Also, if me and the client stop working together and the clients rode off into the sunset, I feel a little bit like I don't want the website to go down massive issue, and they blame me. So I want to make sure that I protect them. So I use code snippets so they can clearly see. Did you want me to look at it now, D? Did you want me to look at it now or later? I won't look at it now on screen unless you are happy with that, but I'll do it later. But I want you to let me know. Hey, Greg, how you doing? So yeah, Tom, I just use the hello theme or whatever I'm using, and I use code snippets, and I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that because I can clearly see what the changes are in code snippets. Oh, I did 8 things. I can clearly see them. So when one thing breaks or the website doesn't work, I know what to deactivate and then reactivate and get down to the bottom of it. And I just find it works so much easier. Cheers, D. I'll have a quick look in a moment. Yeah, exactly, Alex. So this is where you might want to go to Square. Square is as good as Stripe and PayPal. Square. Go to Square Payments. You can do it with Square. Okay, you're using Molly. We were going to use Molly, but there was an issue with Apple Pay with Molly. Square, there's a plugin for WooCommerce. There is a Square plugin for WooCommerce that basically helps to set up the Apple Pay as well. So if you want to go Molly, go for it. Very funny. Just read what you wrote there about ecstasy there. Hey, Jake, how you doing? Is Quickly going to grow? Of course it will. Spectre will grow. Generate Blocks Press will grow. The Gutenbergs are on an upward drive. Will they get to the potential or level of Bricks and Breakdance and Elementor and Divi? Nope, not for a long time yet. I still feel like they're playing catch up. I feel like they're still playing catch up. Yep, Carl, please do so. Great to hear from you on that. Hey, no problem, Mia, my friend. I love this. Mia. Who is this friend? Mia's friend. This sounds really dodgy. This sounds like your local drug dealer, Mia. My friend. He's just bought, like, sharing our stash. That sounds really bad, doesn't it? What's your friend bought? Sharing our stash. Okay, I'll tell you what, D. I'm going to look at it after the live chat. Is that okay? Because I feel like I'll have my full-on concentration. If I do it live, it's going to be tricky for me to keep up with the comments. So as soon as the live chat is over, I will jump onto my bike as I'm cycling with my laptop there, and I will have a look. And if I'm not going to spend more than 10 minutes on it, but I hope that's enough for me to get to the root cause of the problem. And just remind me, D, was it H2? Was it header 2? Haha, yeah, Mia. Was it header 2, D? Yeah, exactly, Tom. I mean, I would agree with what Cara Parson. Lots of people say that there's no harm in having a child theme. You know, Bricks do recommend using child themes as well. However, I'm very much like risk averse. Like with Bricks Builder, no, even with Elemental containers, when you first add something in, it's automatically at the start. You know, the container. I still click the start, so it's now highlighted. So the end user, if ever me and the end user split ways and they go back into edit, they can clearly see that is the facility or the feature that is active. Because I've worked with some people where they want me to redo their website. And the website was built by another developer, and the other developer used a child theme, and they've gone and done loads of shit to the child theme. But I'm now trying to find what the changes were, and they haven't even put comments in. So I'm like going, okay, did they do that? Did you do that? Who did that? Is it a plugin? Is it a bit of code somewhere? Who did that? And that's the problem I sometimes have with, like, if you are very careful with your... So if you are going to use a child theme, well, basically anything, whether you're doing standard CSS or a code snippet or you're a function in a child theme, please, please, please put... What's the word? I can't think of the word. Comments. put legible comments. Stuff that makes sense. Don't just say, oh, I added... Don't do what some people used to do in the NHS, which pissed me off. In the NHS, right, someone would take my code and they would change it. And do you know what they did to let me know what they changed? Nothing. All they would do is right at the top of the code say something like, Charlotte changed the code on the 1st of December. I don't care when you did it. I want to know what you changed. Where's the comment to show me what you changed? Because I can't unpick it then, can I? But yeah, if you are going to do any coding or anything, just make sure you put good comments in. What is the purpose of this code? What does it do? What does it change? You can put in the date you added it, you know, maybe. You can maybe even mention a backup was made and the backup was titled XYZ on whatever date, something like that as well. Maddie, how do I add the out of stock label to my shop? The out of stock label, normally it's on your products. Oh, I'm having a bit of a brain freeze moment now here, Maddie. It's on your, when you go to your products in your shop, you'll have the facility in your products to mention out of stock if you've used the standard Elementor widgets. I might need to double check for you, okay? Just checking the comments coming in. Sorry if I'm not responding to everyone. Michael Forster, are high-paying clients rude? Not really. Okay, not really. So let me give you an explanation. If you're working with a business and the business has makes a lot of profit and the business is paying you $5,000 for a website, say, or less or a bit more, whatever, they're probably going to be more professional. So they will expect results, but they should also be professional. And you have to be professional back. So clear emails, a clear project plan, a clear strategy. What are you going to do for them? What are the goals? What are the steps to get to that goal? So as long as you do that, in a way, they're going to be used to professionalism. So unless you're a dick to them, they shouldn't be a dick to you. Don't be two dicks. What's this, Artif? Are you talking about the comments, Artif? Ooh, Atif. Atif is in the house. Artif, how's your uncle? How is your uncle? Absolutely, Greg, and that's why code snippets works for me, especially with the activate and the deactivate. So there's something funny on your website. It's not your optimization plugin. There's been no update. The first thing I then do is start taking off the code snippets. And sometimes you go, it's this one. Why is it that one? And you dig a bit deeper. Just reading what Jake is saying. He's going to do a sister needs a website. I like the sound of that. Are you going to do it for free though, Jake? Or are you going to charge a little bit? Maybe. I don't know. It's a bit of a difficult one when it's your sister, isn't it? Just make sure, though, that she is very clear on what she wants and she doesn't suck up your time, okay, with like, oh, Jake, do this. Oh, Jake, do that. Oh, Jake, do this, all right? So make sure you watch out for that because it's really, really easy. It's really easy. Like Brian's just said, it's really easy, okay, for your time to get sucked into that. Maddie, it should show on your archive page. When I get a chance, I'll have a look, okay? Can you drop me an email, Maddie? Because I'm going to forget. I bet you I'll forget. Can you drop me an email, Maddie? Okay, for screen recording, okay, let me give you a tip. Alex, can you tell me what machine you have? Alex, what computer are you going to be using for your screen recording? Is it a Windows machine? Is it an Apple, like a Mac? Tell me what you're using. Come on, Artif, what's going on with Uncle? I really want to know this. I really want to know this. No, nice one, Jake. You won't be messed around. But remember, Jake, it's your sister. It's your sister, okay? All right? She will tell your mum and dad and your family all of your darkest secrets if you don't give her that image that she wants, where she wants it, all right? Right, you got a Mac, mate. Excellent. Right, Greg says Loom. I'm actually going to say don't use Loom, and here's why. Here's why, okay? You got to start paying for Loom if you want to get the 1080p. So here's my tip. Tip number 1. You could use the QuickTime movie recorder. When you open QuickTime, let me show you, okay? Let me show you. Shimon. Right, where's QuickTime gone? Let me get you QuickTime, right? Let me get you QuickTime. Let me just open QuickTime. Right, so if you open up QuickTime, right. Oh, flipping heck, I just shut it down. Right, let me just get you QuickTime. No, I don't want that. Let me show you what you could do with QuickTime, okay? Hold on, everyone. Let me just show you. Right, where's QuickTime? Where's my QuickTime gone? Where's my QuickTime gone? I think I've put it in one of my folders, probably. Oh, flipping out. Why is this? There we go. Right, QuickTime. There he is. Right. Let me now just go over to... can you see... Oh, I don't think you can see this. No, it's not allowing... I don't think it's allowing me to show it properly. But when you go to QuickTime, okay... Let me just undo this. Sorry, I've just wasted everyone's time. Let me just get this out of screen. When you go to QuickTime, okay, at the top in your menu, you can select movie recording. Yeah, movie recording, okay? You can do that. That is for free, and you can record your screen and your mic. However, I use this. Okay, I use this. I'm using OBS. Right, can you see this? This is OBS, right? The Cyber Monday deal. Look at that. Hit like. The side modules. I can activate, have whatever I want open, stuff like that. I can use my big screen like this. I can have my little screen. I can share off my screen. This has gone into infinity. OBS is free. OBS is free. And I really do recommend that if you're going to use anything, go with OBS because it's totally free. And I did a video on this. Go and search for my video I did about 2 months ago, which was screen recording, office setup, where I went through the settings for OBS and how I record. Your microphone is connected in, your screen recording. I can share my camera. I can do whatever I want. And it's totally free. Hey, George, I just noticed your name. How you doing? Sorry I didn't say hi to you, mate. Yeah, do you know what, Artif, right, mate? You know what? I think you've got to basically, Artif, right? Look, here's how it goes. You got to grab your balls, right, and say, I ain't doing this. So right now, Artif, I want you to stand up, grab your balls, and say, I ain't doing this. Just make sure there's no one else in the room and make sure you're not near a window. Make sure there's no one watching you with binoculars. And make sure your cam isn't on either. But stand up, grab your balls and say, I ain't doing this. Screw you, uncle. In fact, don't. Careful. Now I think about it. Don't grab your balls and don't shout, screw you, uncle. Because someone will hear and see this and it's going to sound really weird and dodgy. Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. I changed my mind all about that. Amadeus Murek, how you doing, my friend? Do I see any advantage of Mac over Windows in WordPress development? No. I'm going to tell you now, everyone. There is no advantage over Windows and Mac. No. But if you want to do video recording, the Mac is completely silent. Just listen. Can you hear any humming noise? Nothing. There's no humming noise at all. With a Windows machine, you might get and then as time goes on, halfway through your recording, it goes it goes really annoying, okay? So the Mac is really good. Okay, Okay, so once I got the video, how do I share with clients? Really, really easily, my friend. Let me show you. So I go to here. Sorry, I can't share my screen. Why can't I share my screen? Here we go. I go to WeTransfer.com. WeTransfer.com. I can share up to 2 gigabytes. So I can email them the video. But what do you do? What do you do if the video is more than 2 gigabytes? What do you do then? Well, let me tell you. Super, super easy. You've got a YouTube account. You upload the video to YouTube. You make the video unlisted, and then you share the link to the client. So I've got some videos that are like an hour and a half long. They're probably like 8 to 9 gigabytes in size. I can't share it on WeTransfer. I can't email it to them. I don't want to send it via Google Drive or Dropbox. I upload it to YouTube. I send them the link. All they've got to do now is keep that link safe. I will never delete it. It sits on YouTube. It's an unlisted video. They can access it. In fact, the great thing about them doing that, and here's why the YouTube video route is really, really good, right? Here's why the YouTube video is really good. Let's say they have a question. They can comment on the YouTube video, and I can reply back to them on the YouTube video. Only they see it, only I see it. I can even timestamp it. Right, here's the timestamp for your WooCommerce products. Here's the timestamp for your global colors. Here's the timestamp for whatever, right? I can even add timestamps in afterwards. Oh, where do I go for this bit? Oh, yeah, it was at the 40-minute mark. That is a great way of handing over videos to your clients, and it hasn't cost me anything. OBS is free. YouTube is free. Save yourself the cost. Keep it simple. OBS is for the Windows as well, by the way, Carl. You can use it for loads of stuff. Sorry I'm late on the questions. I'm really worried about Atif now because he's kind of disappeared after we said all of that stuff, and I'm worried now he's gone and grabbed his balls and he's now on the floor writhing in pain. Yeah, all like Peter says there. I think Peter's on the same page as me. He does it on the Vimeo account. You keep it private. Not private, unlisted, so no one will ever find that video, only the people with the link. Do not share usernames and passwords on the video, though. Be very, very careful about that. Nice one, Brian. That's really impressive. Fans are silent. Now, I've never looked at Komodo, let's have a quick look at Komodo. What is Komodo? I don't even know what Komodo is. I mean, I know what a Komodo is. I just don't know what Komodo... Is it called Komodo Dex? Okay, so Komodo Dex... Oh, right. Okay, it's for recording demos, product demos and walkthroughs. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty okay. But what I mean, for $19, it does seem good. But I would say if you want to keep things really, really simple and cost effective to what your current spend is, please don't forget to hit like if you have not hit like already. I would go OBS because there's so much you can do with OBS, right? You can add in overlays and extra stuff like I have with the Cyber Monday right there. So I would, I would go OBS. Yeah, I mean, normally what I do, Pete, yeah, that's a good point as well. Yeah, downloading the video as well. I just leave, to be honest though, Peter, I just stick it on, I just leave it on YouTube. And here's why. This is the selfish bit of me, okay? And I hope some of you appreciate it. By putting it on YouTube, every time they watch it, it helps the YouTube algorithm because it means that people are watching videos from our channel, even though it's an unlisted video. So it helps the YouTube algorithm. Atif, where are you, mate? Are you still there? Where's Atif gone? Ah, right, okay, Greg, that's interesting. Komodo allows you to capture steps. Okay, I get you. I understand now. I understand. He wasn't. Who knows where Artif was and where he was when he grabbed his balls and shouted, "Screw you, uncle." Yes, Carl, I'm using OBS. So right now, I'm using OBS. Right now, this is OBS. The OBS is streaming to YouTube, because when you go to YouTube Live, you get a stream key. You get a key. You stick that into OBS. It is so easy. It is so ridiculously easy. And when I then hit start streaming on OBS, as long as I've got a live set up for YouTube, it then clicks into YouTube and goes through. Hey, Catherine, hope you're all right. How are you? Hope you had a great weekend, by the way. Don't forget to hit like if you've not hit like already. Please don't forget our mastery modules, 40% off. It ends tonight. Tonight. In fact, it ends in 11 hours. Hang on, did I get that right? 11 hours. Yeah, 11 hours. It ends in 11 hours. So you are going to, if you don't get it, you are going to miss out. And, which LED light do you mean? Which one, D? Do you mean this one? Do you mean the one, which lights do you mean? I mean, I got quite a few, though. I mean, they're there and down here and everywhere. Which lights did you mean? Tidy Cal is actually really, really good. I like Tidy Cal. Lifetime deal. Tidy Cal is nice. Really like it. Hey, take care, Peter. Take care. Great to have you here, mate. Tidy Cal is an alternative to Calendly. The Grit. The Grit one. Oh, this. Do you mean this? You mean this? This is just a picture. That is just a picture. That's just a picture, and when I light up this light here, it shines onto it, kind of thing, like that. It kind of reflects onto it, and that is just a picture I made on Canva. That is a picture I made on. In fact, I'll show you the picture on Canva. Let me show you. I got to show you this. This is super, super cool. This is really, really cool. Right, let me show you. Where is it? Here we go. It's this one here. So I'm now in Canva. Just going to move my face a little bit. Something like that. Let me get out of the way here. Right, so this is a picture in Canva. And then I went and got it printed. Look, see these? Look. They're just images. Images. It's just images. Right, let me just undo all of that. Now, guess where I got these images from? Right, so if I go over, if I just do let's just create a new design, okay? Let's just go with a logo, right? Let's just create a new design in Canva, okay? I am going to go down here to more, and over here we have text to image. This is in Canva. Okay? Text to image. Now I'm going to type over here. What should we type? A large duck in a cyberpunk city. A large duck. There we go. A large duck in a cyberpunk city, and we're going to go for drawing. Okay, we'll go for drawing. Let's generate the image. Oh, sorry, I've just realized to load that thing there. Sorry. So I've typed in a large duck in a cyberpunk city. Let's see what Canva gives us. And I literally just typed cyberpunk, and then it gave me loads of these images. Cyberpunk city. And I just went and put them on. So there we go. We have now got a duck in a cyberpunk city, like that. Or we've got this one as well, another duck, which looks a bit weird, right? And that is... Oh, look, we got another image here. Actually, this one's a bit better. I quite like that one. There we go. Let's go with this one. Look at that. A duck in a cyberpunk city. That's with Canva. That is with Canva. Text to image. Who knew? Who the hell knew? Extreme Hip Hop asked me, have you thought anything to Black Friday sales? Yeah, I have. The only Black Friday sale I'm going to recommend that you all go for, and, you know, obviously I would say this, is you got to go for the mastery modules, 40% off. No, I mean, I haven't actually rushed out. I have got automatic CSS, mainly because I'm using bricks, you know, playing around with bricks. So it's going to be good to play around a bit more with that. Got to try that out. But yeah. Okay, look, everyone, I am going to give you all the 2-minute warning. Hey, Brian, 8 a.m., time to make the donuts. And don't forget, though, hey, look, Brian, that video might not tell you everything you needed to know, but I hope it helps you out. Please do go watch it, especially the stroke effect and stuff like that. Please do have a look at it. And don't worry, Brian, I was planning to do a video anyway, so it was great to do something that hopefully works for you as well. What was I going to say? It's gone out of my head now. It's gone out of my head. Automatic CSS. I am using that. Got to play around with that. I don't think it is, Amadeus. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. You know, unless there is a copyright claim on an image, I don't think there is any issue with using it. I mean, if you've got the Canva Pro license, there should not be an issue. I don't know. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. By the way, Brian, you know, if you're still here and anyone else, what I would say is tomorrow's live chat is not at midday. Please remember, Tuesday and Thursday, we are going to be 4 hours later. Please do go and check out our YouTube channel. Please, let me just go back over to our YouTube channel, youtube.com. Come on, open up YouTube. YouTube can be a bit slow sometimes. Do you know what I mean? Let me now just go over. Don't forget, so let me show you what I mean. Web Squadron. If we go to the channel, if we go over here, don't forget, we're live right now, yeah, but don't forget, tomorrow is at 4 p.m. UK time, then we go back to 12, then Thursday we go to 4 p.m, and then we go back to 12 again, okay? So please, 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 make sure you're aware of the times. Make sure you hit the notification. So a lot of you have said we don't always get notified when I'm live. I'm now every Sunday going to start putting these out. Maybe every Saturday. I don't know. I'm going to start putting out the schedule for the week. So please go in and make sure you go and click notifications so you don't miss out. And please don't forget to hit like if you've not hit like already. Alex, to be honest, I haven't got a link or an affiliate link, but if you just do a search for automatic CSS, you go to the website, it's on the website, okay? It's on the website. I haven't looked at pCloud, if I'm really honest. Okay, look, everyone, I really do have to go. I've got stuff to get on with, and it's now nearly 1:15, and I'll be picking up my son later on, so I've got to go and get some stuff done. Hey, it's been fun. It always is fun. I love having you guys here. All of you. Even Artif. Love having you all. It's the fun. It's the fun I have. I don't get much work done, but I do feel like being able to talk, share ideas, viewpoints, anything like that is super, super, super great, good, killer fun. Okay? Right. Yeah, not CSS Hero, Alex. Try ACSS. Kevin Greery. ACSS, automatic CSS, ACSS. All right, mate? Okay, look, take care, everyone. See you all soon. See you tomorrow. Don't forget, we are on later. Go and check our YouTube channel. Hit the notification. Good luck with your sister, Jake. I'm feeling for you, mate. I'm rooting for you, but good luck with your sister. Take care. Bye.